HVAC. Don't forget this when you perform a literature review, because you will find a lot of relevant topics in your papers. In the previous video, I was talking about hardware of the building. Hardware of the building, what's that? Well, we see it here. Heat pumps, in order to produce hot water or cold water. We use hydronic circuits in order to distribute the water in the building. And we use buffer tanks for control reason. Otherwise, the heat pumps will switch on and off too frequently. That was the part about heating and cooling, and now the ventilation part. We're talking in this video about mechanical ventilated buildings. So on the top of the building, we see the air handling units. Coming into the building, we see the air distribution, the air channels, and we see the water piping for hot water and cold water. Heating and cooling is delivered to the rooms by radiation panels. We see them here. The question is, how can we organize that these panels get hot water or cold water? Therefore, we use control valves. And here you see an intelligent one. Depending on the user and room requirements, it is decided whether heating or cooling is delivered. Well, how does the system know what the user and room requirements are? Well, therefore, we use sensoring. Sensors are the eyes of the building. We measure the presence of people. We measure the air quality, humidity, temperature, light, and sound quality. Depending on the temperature and the humidity, it is decided whether heating or cooling is delivered to the panels, or nothing. All valves are closed. This is the intelligent version. In non-intelligent buildings, this is often decided on a much coarser level. On building level, for example, depending on the outside temperature, it is decided whether heating or cooling is provided. Summarizing this concept in a schematic way, we see the following. In the air handling units, the outside air is cooled down. For example, from 26 degrees to 18 degrees Celsius. For every room, we provide the same temperature. Heating and cooling is performed by the radiation panels in combination with the water circuits and the control valves. So that seems quite intelligent, but not all concepts are that intelligent. You've been looking to one member of the HVAC family. We have been looking to the air-water family with heating and cooling panels. We can also omit the water circuits, and then we obtain all air systems. They are important for the US markets. Then I will discuss one member of that family, the single duct family, in order to get an idea what's behind and how we can obtain personal control. So the water circuit is omitted. We only use air in order to cool and ventilate the building. In this case, we're cooling the building. And we see that Now we cool down the air from 26 degrees onto 15 degrees. But in this case, we don't have personal control. Every room gets the same temperature and we have no personal control. But we have a solution for that. The solution is by using reheating coils. Personal control by reheating the air until the level of the indoor temperature which is desired. Please note that we have personal control but waste of energy. First, we cool down the air until a certain level and then we reheat it in order to have personal control. So this is not the most efficient way to do it. Summary. What have we learned in these 3 videos of performance-based design of intelligent buildings? Well, the design of intelligent buildings is not only a matter of technology. The design process is also very important. Integral responsibility will improve the performance of the building. Thermal comfort. We've got the first insights with the key parameters, and we know how to quantify the design performance. We've also seen that intelligent buildings require personal control by the occupants. And designing smart buildings which have to respond to the occupants, please don't forget the mechanical hardware of the building. With this in mind, you can cooperate with my colleagues, the HVAC consultants all over the world. You can provide them the right briefings for designing the buildings, the intelligent buildings of the future.